It scared me because all the lockers were in the basement. You walk in the basement and you had all these high schoolers, upperclassmen down there, and they're all sitting there before class starts during the day. They're all, sitting on the floor in front of their lockers and on the hallway, and you walk in and you feel like everybody's looking at you.
My favorite experience going to school here was when I started in this building in 1997. I was in 7th grade, and my sister was a freshman in the bottom floor, and my brother was a senior. So we were all three in the same building, and I loved the idea that we were all in the same building together.
It happened right here in this auditorium, and like I said, it was culture shock for me, and I'd never had a personal experience with God, and I had it right there in that auditorium.
Well, now I came from Corbin Grade School straight into high school here as a freshman, so it was all brand new to me. So I went from a class of 2 people to 50 of us. The thing I had to learn is how to go from class to class and be with a bunch of kids. I fit right in and I loved it because I did have family everywhere I go.
Probably my most favorite thing about the old high school and the memories that were created there is that my husband now, that's where I met him. We started dating.
Because for many reasons, Evelyn Reese taught at the college level. And then when I went on to Manhattan, when I went on to K-State and I took freshman chemistry 1 and 2, no problem. And then I came home and thanked her. I did the same thing for Mr. Roberts. So Kenny Roberts, I love math. So he had a knack for teaching until you learned it. He was on a mission. I have never seen anyone work harder than that man.
When I was a junior, I had Beverly Walker. She was a young, pretty, blonde teacher who was single.
My favorite teacher was a tie between Mrs. Fitzsimmons, English, and Mrs. Reynolds and band.
Kenneth Roberts, Mr. Roberts. He's characteristic. He's entertaining.
Maybe Mr. Roberts. I really liked him as a math teacher. He would explain stuff down to the last decimal point, or if you were struggling, he would back up and start over and made sure people that wanted to get it would get it.
And he would work up a sweat, and he was on the chalkboard and he was nailing it all out until we understood it. And we would come in, Algebra 1, my freshman year, came in right after lunch. I'll never forget it. It's cold outside. And we would get dreary, we'd just eaten lunch and we needed to, and he went one by one and threw up every single window. We're gonna play freeze out.
I really enjoyed Travis Hermrich's. He taught social studies and history and government, and I really enjoyed how he presented things.
Like senior year, we'd go down and crack the men's restroom window open, during the day. Then after football practice, we would jump in and come up here and turn all the teachers' desk around, and stuff like that. And some of the teachers, they got onto it and they started locking their door. So that was frustrating, but.
In regards to the building being torn down, I know that it's sentimental. I know that there are so many memories. If the walls could talk of these buildings, I'm sure that they would have so much to say.
I have never been one tied to a building per se, but more the memories in that or the impact that it gave me. So
that's not what makes the school. It's not the building, it's inside the person. Each individual that comes to this school has their own personal memories, and it's not about the building. It's about the memories of the people and the good things that happened to us here.